It became known what object in the bedroom interferes with weight loss. American researchers from North Carolina found out what item in the bedroom prevents women from losing weight. The authors of the scientific work analyzed the data of 43,722 women aged 35 to 74 years. They came to the conclusion that the TV or artificial light in the bedroom during sleep provokes the risk of obesity. The study lasted from 2003 to 2009. Scientists collected data on the characteristics of sleep and body mass index, BMI, of the participants in the experiment. All women were classified into 4 groups, depending on their pre-sleep cravings. As a result, it turned out that sleeping with the TV turned on or the light in the bedroom contributes to weight gain by 5 kilograms or more. According to Dale Sandler, one of the study leaders, the risk of developing obesity in these women increased by 22%. Scientists believe that it is evolutionarily important for health to sleep in complete darkness. A light source during sleep disrupts the body's internal clock, which regulates many functions such as metabolism, blood pressure, and hormonal levels. A slim figure is the dream of every girl. We tell in detail what things in the house prevent her from being fulfilled, because they constantly provoke thoughts about food. It's time to get in shape to proudly put on a bright swimsuit or short shorts. But not everyone will be able to lose weight by the summer. No matter how hard you try, the extra pounds won't go away. But why is this happening? The reason for this sometimes lies in our apartment itself, or rather in some of its items. What do you need to get rid of immediately to lose weight? Curtains in the bedroom interfere with weight loss. The first thing that is important for the good functioning of the body is sound sleep. Because of its poor quality or lack of sleep, we are drawn to junk food. The thicker the curtains, the better you sleep, so the curtains in the bedroom should be thick and let in minimal light. Ideally, you can use blackout curtains. But here it is worth noting that the lack of sunlight is also no less harmful, so immediately after waking up, they should be opened and sunbathed. TV in the kitchen interferes with weight loss. Of course, when you cook, watching an interesting program is a good thing. But while eating, it is better to refuse this. While watching a movie, we do not feel full, so we can eat much more than the body needs. To avoid this and not get fat, it is better to completely abandon the TV in the kitchen. Dishes are the main enemy of a thin waist. It is logical that the size of the plate directly affects the size of your portions. The larger the bowl you eat from, the more food you put in it. But it turns out that color can also affect the amount eaten. It is important that the shade of the plate contrasts as much as possible with the food. The brighter it is, the less you want to put into it. Surprising but true. Thus, the right utensils will help to gradually reduce portions and saturate with less food. Overeating is the main cause of extra pounds. Yes, no matter how funny it sounds, but food often prevents us from losing weight. But not simple, but extremely harmful. If your kitchen cabinets contain a huge amount of cookies, crackers, chips, chocolates, cereals, crackers, then you simply cannot not eat them. The very knowledge that doping is very close will drive you crazy. Do you want to lose weight and get rid of extra pounds? Don't buy junk food. You should also talk about healthy foods, such as fruits. Often they are removed somewhere far away in the refrigerator or kitchen cabinet. But you should not do this. Fruits do not need to be hidden, they should be put on a beautiful plate and put on the table. If you want something to eat, they should be the first thing that catches your eye. It will be much healthier than cookies. A cozy sofa makes you fat. The worst enemy of a losing weight man is waiting in the living room. How nice after a hearty lunch or dinner to go and take a nap on soft sofa cushions, but this is absolutely impossible to do. The less movements our body makes, the worse it is for our figure and health. Try to move a little after eating. You don't need to play sports, it won't do any good either, but taking a short promenade is just right. High room temperature. If the temperature in the apartment is above 20 degrees Celsius, then at this temperature the body begins to relax and stops expending energy on self-heating of the body. This leads to the fact that the metabolism slows down, and the body slowly but surely begins to acquire fatty layers. To get the body working again, lower the room temperature by a few degrees. Portable equipment is stored in secluded places. Have you noticed that all your sports equipment is hidden in secluded places? Dumbbells have been gathering dust under the sofa for a long time, the jump rope is folded in a drawer that is almost never opened, and the meditation mat is forgotten in the pantry. So do people who are embarrassed to show their struggle with being overweight. Never be shy about fitness and a healthy lifestyle. The more often sports equipment will be an eyesore to you, the more you will be engaged. Let the barbell, which is lonely near the desk, be the motivation to get up and work out a little. Too little light. The light that enters your bedroom also affects the processes that occur in the body. The fact is that with the first rays of the sun, the body begins to produce leptin, a hormone that is responsible for suppressing hunger. Accordingly, if sunlight does not enter your bedroom, in the morning you will want to eat not very healthy food. If you are used to curtains at night, open them as soon as you wake up. The light should be in the whole apartment, then the concentration of leptin in your body will normalize. Calorie control is everything. Here the principle is very simple, pure physics. If less water flows into the pool than it flows out, then it will gradually empty. And it does not matter when it is filled, in the afternoon, in the morning, or in the evening. Only volume matters. With calories, in fact, everything is the same. If I ate a sandwich in the morning or at night, it's the same number of calories. And from this point of view, it is really enough to create a calorie deficit of at least 100 to 200 per day in order to lose weight. And then there is no difference when you eat. At night, the metabolism in the body slows down not so much, only 10 to 20% of the daytime. Therefore, the most important thing is just not to overeat, control calories, just know how much you ate in a day, explains nutritionist Olga Korobleva. The main thing here is to never, absolutely never, overeat. Having allowed yourself an extra chocolate bar somewhere on a Saturday evening, you immediately pour 600 calories into yourself. And these are all my calories saved at 100 per day from Sunday to Saturday. It turns out that the most difficult thing is not to break loose. I know this very well from experience.